Tonight, you look up at the sky. The stars are there. The air is still. But something is missing. The moon is gone. Not hidden, not in shadow. Completely gone. At first, it might not feel like a big deal. The night just looks darker, emptier. But the moon is not just something you look at. It quietly controls parts of Earth you don't even think about. And the moment it disappears, those systems begin to change. The most immediate effect would be darkness. Moonlight might seem weak, but it plays a major role in lighting the night. Without it, nights become much darker. In natural environments, this changes everything. Animals that depend on moonlight for navigation lose that reference. Predators that hunt using light struggle. Prey that rely on darkness behave differently. Entire ecosystems shift, not because of a dramatic event, but because one constant source of light is gone. But that's just the surface. The real changes begin in the oceans. The moon's gravity controls most of Earth's tides. As it orbits, it pulls on the oceans, creating the rise and fall of sea levels we see every day. Without the moon, that pull disappears. Tides wouldn't vanish completely, because the sun also affects them, but they would become far weaker. Coastal ecosystems depend on strong tidal cycles. Without them, water movement slows, nutrient distribution changes, and marine systems begin to break down. Over time, this affects fish populations, plant life, and global food chains connected to the ocean. But the biggest impact is something most people never think about: stability. The moon stabilizes Earth's tilt. Right now, Earth is tilted at about 23.5 degrees, and that tilt creates seasons. The moon acts like a stabilizer, keeping that tilt consistent over long periods. Without it, Earth's axis becomes unstable. And when that happens, the tilt can start to shift unpredictably. Not instantly, but over time. Instead of consistent seasons, Earth could experience extreme variations. The axis might tilt more, leading to harsher summers and colder winters. Or it might shift toward less tilt, reducing seasonal differences. Over long timescales, regions that were once stable could become unpredictable. Climate systems would struggle to adapt. Weather patterns would change in ways that are difficult to predict. And this is where the real transformation begins. Because climate affects everything. Agriculture depends on predictable seasons. Ecosystems depend on stable environments. Human systems depend on both. As Earth's tilt shifts, growing regions could move or disappear. Some areas might become too cold for crops, others too hot. Rainfall patterns would change. Storm systems could intensify or weaken depending on new temperature patterns. This isn't an instant disaster. It's a slow destabilization. A shift away from the balance Earth has maintained for millions of years. There's another effect that would become visible: the length of the day. The moon doesn't just affect tides. It also slows Earth's rotation. Right now, the interaction between Earth and the moon acts like a brake, gradually reducing how fast Earth spins. Without the moon, that braking force disappears. Earth would begin to spin slightly faster. The change wouldn't be dramatic overnight, but over long periods, days would become shorter. This affects biological rhythms. Life on Earth has evolved around a 24-hour cycle. Even small changes to that cycle can disrupt sleep patterns, behavior, and natural processes across species. Then there's something deeper. The moon has been part of Earth's system for billions of years. Life evolved with it. The rhythms of tides, the stability of seasons, the cycles of light and darkness. All of these are built into how ecosystems function. Removing the moon is not just removing an object. It's removing a foundational part of Earth's system. Over time, life would adapt, but not everything would survive the transition. Some species depend too heavily on existing conditions. Others might evolve to handle the changes. But the overall system would not look the same. The night sky itself would feel different. The moon is the brightest object in our night sky. Without it, the sky becomes darker and stars become more visible. That might sound beautiful,
but it also changes how humans experience the night.